How to regulate your emotions. Emotions are an integral part of our daily lives. They can help us navigate difficult situations, communicate our needs and desires, and connect with others on a deeper level. However, sometimes our emotions can feel overwhelming or out of control, leading to negative consequences for ourselves and those around us. In this video, we will explore strategies for regulating our emotions and living a more balanced and fulfilling life. First, it's important to understand that emotions are not something we can simply turn on or off like a switch. Rather, they are complex, multidimensional experiences that involve both our thoughts and our physical sensations. In order to regulate our emotions, we need to develop a deeper awareness of our own emotional states, as well as the triggers and contexts that can influence them. One effective strategy for regulating emotions is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness involves cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of our present moment experiences, including our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. By practicing mindfulness regularly, we can develop a greater capacity for self-awareness and emotional regulation. To get started with mindfulness, try setting aside a few minutes each day to simply sit quietly and focus on your breath. As thoughts or emotions arise, simply notice them without judgment and gently return your attention to your breath. Over time, this practice can help you develop greater awareness of your emotional states and build the capacity to regulate them more effectively. Another effective strategy for regulating emotions is through cognitive restructuring. This involves identifying and challenging the negative thoughts or beliefs that underlie our emotional reactions. For example, if you find yourself feeling anxious or fearful about a particular situation, you might ask yourself what thoughts or beliefs are contributing to those feelings. Are you catastrophizing or imagining the worst-case scenario? Are you assuming that you have no control over the situation? Once you've identified these underlying beliefs, try to challenge them with evidence-based reasoning. For example, if you're feeling anxious about an upcoming presentation, you might remind yourself of times in the past when you've successfully given presentations, or focus on the positive feedback you've received from others. By reframing your thoughts in a more positive and evidence-based way, you can help to regulate your emotional response to the situation. Another effective strategy for regulating emotions is through social support. Humans are social creatures, and having supportive relationships can help us feel more connected and less alone in our emotional experiences. Whether it's talking to a friend or family member, joining a support group, or seeking professional help from a therapist, connecting with others can be an effective way to regulate our emotions and gain new perspectives on our experiences. In addition to these strategies, it's important to prioritize self-care in our daily lives. This means taking time to engage in activities that we enjoy, eating a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, and getting enough sleep. When we take care of our physical and emotional needs, we are better equipped to regulate our emotions and respond to challenging situations in a more effective and balanced way. It's also important to recognize that regulating emotions is not something that can be accomplished overnight. It's a lifelong process that requires ongoing practice and self-reflection. It's okay to make mistakes or have setbacks along the way. The important thing is to keep working at it and stay committed to your own emotional well-being. Finally, it's important to recognize that emotions are a natural and normal part of the human experience. We all experience a range of emotions, from joy and happiness to sadness and anger. Learning to regulate our emotions is not about suppressing or denying our feelings, but rather finding healthy and adaptive ways to express and manage them. In conclusion, regulating emotions is an essential skill for living a healthy, balanced, and fulfilling life. By developing greater self-awareness, practicing mindfulness and cognitive restructuring, seeking social support, prioritizing self-care, and recognizing the normality of emotions, we can learn to regulate our emotions more effectively and respond to life's challenges in a more balanced and adaptive way. It's worth noting that some people may struggle more than others with regulating their emotions, and in some cases, professional help may be necessary. For example, individuals with certain mental health conditions such as depression or anxiety may find it particularly challenging to regulate their emotions on their own, and may benefit from therapy or medication. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and can be an important step in developing the skills and strategies necessary to regulate our emotions. In summary, Regulating our emotions is an essential component of living a healthy and fulfilling life. By cultivating greater self-awareness, practicing mindfulness and cognitive restructuring, seeking social support, prioritizing self-care, and recognizing the normality of emotions, we can learn to regulate our emotions more effectively and respond to life's challenges in a more balanced and adaptive way. Remember that regulating emotions is a lifelong process, and that with practice and patience, we can all develop the skills and strategies necessary to live a more emotionally balanced and fulfilling life. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this.